any of the other catchphrases our government and its sycophants in the media project onto us. One theory you should be willing to bet on at this point, I would say, is DOJ has assessed the entire situation right now, and with Trump looming in 2024 and loads, and I mean loads, of circumstantial evidence of a huge scandal here, a quick federal indictment on Hunter is maybe DOJ's best option at saving its reputation while also giving Joe Biden a shot at 2024 and also giving Hunter Biden a ton of protection that we'll get into here in just a moment. Again, it's highly plausible for anyone paying attention to believe that's the motive, anybody listening to what the IRS whistleblowers have been screaming from every forum that they're allowed to speak at. But for Jake Tapper over at CNN, this whole theory is beyond parody. And Tapper, who otherwise has absolutely no personality whatsoever, attempted to humiliate James Comer on Friday when he made this very logical assertion. Tapper attempting to mock the congressman's claim, here it was.
My concern is that Weiss may have indicted Hunter Biden to protect him from having to be deposed.
Yes.
In the House Oversight Committee on Wednesday.
He indicted him to protect him. Yes. The classic rubric. He indicted him to protect him. I got it.
Well, look, this whole thing's been about a cover-up. You know, you've got two.
That's why he indicted him to protect him, to cover it up. Jake Tapper's playing dumb here because that's his political narrative. That's CNN's news guy, by the way. If I was Rachel Maddow or somebody else, I wouldn't care, right? But that's their news guy, who's been ignoring 10,000 pounds of circumstantial evidence of Joe Biden's involvement for the last 4 years. Tapper won't touch or talk about any of it. Tapper has been ignoring Tony Bobulinski's repeated requests to come on his show for the last 2 years. Jake Tapper has been doing everything in his power to make sure that CNN's audience and its wide reach stays blissfully unaware that the President of the United States is a very clearly compromised man. But don't worry. He's doing it to save our democracy from Trump. So he has the best of intentions. But let's ignore Jake for a moment, like the audience typically does, and think about how much sense Comer's theory actually makes when you think about it and when you're not mocking it. A quick charge from DOJ, a fast-track trial on tax evasion that nobody cares about, or nobody will really talk about. It doesn't touch Joe Biden, most importantly. This gets nowhere near the president. It's not going to affect the vote, is what they think. And maybe the most important part of all, this, what's happening right now, allows Hunter Biden to plead the fifth with 3 congressional committees, which are all anticipating giving Hunter a 2-day legal colonoscopy that's scheduled to happen later this week, known as a deposition. What's supposed to happen this week is a really big deal. This changes. Also, Hunter is convicted. Let's remind you, since Jake Tapper thinks it's so ridiculous to charge somebody with felonies, if Hunter's convicted of a federal felony, Joe Biden can pardon that in an instant. Get it? It ain't complicated, Jake. He knows all this. He's just, again, he's playing dumb because he represents Trump and he wants Biden in the White House. But then what you think about all of the things that I just listed off? So they scream conspiracy theory like Jake Tapper did, and they mock and they laugh, and they pretend like there's nothing there when there's just a million pounds of evidence. They want you spoon-fed their narrative that Hunter is charged. The DOJ is totally legit. There's nothing to see here. This is really serious stuff. It's a heavy-handed indictment. Hunter reading that between 2016 and 2020, Hunter spent his money on drug testing. Other items of personal nature, he insured everything but his taxes. All of that, it sounds really, really tough, right? It's all stuff that the American people have already digested. This does no damage whatsoever to Biden 2024. He could face 17 years in prison, Hunter could face. Ooh. Does anybody really think Hunter Biden is going to spend a day in prison when his dad is the President of the United States? Does anybody buy this? And again, the whole purpose is to keep this thing miles away from Joe Biden. Miles away from the real story here, which is that this family has been selling access So one of the most powerful people in this country, something that when you're doing with places like China, places like Russia, you're at the line of peace. That's the most. Nobody cares about Hunter's little 1.4 million in taxes that the rich lawyer guy in California overpaid back in the days. All of this has already been digested, and that's the story they want you to see. Everything you already know about, everything you've already digested, is the story. That's the only story. How do you keep that the only story? Because at the end of the day, all of these people are working together to keep Donald Trump out of the White House. Right now, Trump is running in the polls. And so far, everything we're doing is working. This is what the narrative sounds like to the media.
Jamal has a lot to learn from us. Sorry, my bad. I got you. Jamal, this is embarrassing. What was the first thing I told you about working with your new boss? You said, remember that I start people and often for no reason at all. Other first thing? Very bad.
It's not about Joe Biden. There are people in this country that who have been tuning and despite 2 years of effort, there's been no success in linking Biden to anyone doing Biden. There's more. That's right. He's a wonderful talker. Yes, it's all just Hunter. Ignore the people who have hit on the deals, who have already had testimony saying otherwise, ignore the shell companies, ignore the text messages, ignore the repayments to the non-existent loans, ignore the comments that we all have and the claims from the leader of Charisma, the guy that founded Charisma, ignore all the just you should feel sorry for Joe. He just has his bad son, can't stay out of trouble, but Joe's such a loving dad, he didn't know what to do. In an attempt to play the victim further and spin this as a totally undeserved political hit job, Hunter bizarrely went on a podcast with a DJ where he gassed the country with this. They're trying to destroy a presidency, and so it's not about me. In their base way, what they're trying to do is they're trying to show me. So you don't listen to Romney's podcast. And finally, there's Senator Matt Romney. When TDS is so severe, he'll do anything to prevent Trump from re-entering the White House. On Meet the Press Sunday, the senator sat for a 30-minute interview at the camera, helping NBC push their establishment family propaganda in many very clear forms, including this one where he increased the quote, spike the football, reminding the entire country that at this point we only have massive loads of very circumstantial evidence of Joe Biden's corruption. They'd be very obvious, including many whistleblowers and emails I just listed out. Republicans still don't have HD quality video of Joe Biden taking a bag of money to an adversary while saying, yes, I will use my power to help you achieve your adversarial goals. We still don't have that, which means Kristen Walker and Mitt Romney sound like this.
The House Republicans have signaled that they may vote as early as this week on an impeachment inquiry into President Biden, despite the fact that they haven't shown yet a direct link between Hunter Biden's business dealings and President Biden. Have you seen any evidence that President Biden has committed high crimes and misdemeanors?
No, I don't see any evidence of that at all. I think before you begin,
you need to be fired.
You ought to have some
all your fuckers need to be fired.
That there's been wrongdoing.
All
so
y'all.
far, there's nothing of that nature that's been provided.
See, take screen. Last 30 minutes.